Alright everyone, I started the vlog a little late today because I had a meeting, but doesn't mean I can't get any content out. It's currently raining. You in now, seatbelt? That's weird, it just popped out. Anyway, just about to go down to the shop. Alright, Ferrari. But yeah, I'm just gonna get a drink or something. Catch you when I get to the shop or something, maybe back here, I don't know. You know what, people? Let's do this as a little lesson. Now, I've only just turned on my indicator, yes. But I didn't have my indicator on coming around there because I was seeing it would have benefited no one. I would say only use your indicator if it's going to benefit someone. If you can see there's a car behind, and it's parked, just assume it might be an unmarked car. I mean, obviously if it's over a certain age, then I wouldn't be assuming that, because likely chance of an 18-year-old car being a police car is a bit of a swing and a miss. But just assume that it's an unmarked police car scouting out for good road use. Feel free to skip ahead about 30 seconds, nothing really happens much on this road. Pothole. Potholes. Anyone remember that TikTok? It's to make me laugh. It's because it was just accurate. Right, 30 sun here now. That was a national sun we were in, if you can believe it. So left indicator on. Now, if I could see round this bend and I could see there was no one coming, I probably might not have used it because it wouldn't have really benefited anyone. Shaky footage coming up, just heads up. Ooh, I feel sorry for you, bud, if that's broke down. Now I'm doing 20 just to stop the phone shaking so much. I've got the intermittent wipes on, intermittent setting, the windscreen wipers on 6. So it's the speed you've been seeing it go at. So I've left it a little later to come out there because I wasn't 100% sure what's coming around the corner. Just thank that nice gent for waiting for me to pass. It's a cute little dog there. So right indicator on now. And that's Rachel up there on the left. Don't want to stop and ask in case it's not. Don't want to stop and say hi even. Stop and ask. Right, let's get a bit heavier, so I'm just going to put it down on 5. Just be a little bit sooner. This is what I wanted to show you. Okay, maybe we could go down to 4. Nowhere to park. See, if this car to the right was a little further back, I would park in front of him. Can't park on corners because it's an obstruction to view. Just gonna crawl past these cars, see if anyone's leaving. No, there's no one in them cars. So let's turn the wipers off so I don't forget. I'm gonna park in front of this Audi here. So I would always say park on the same side as the road as everyone else. Because if a bus or a fire truck has to get through, you are then creating the space. However, if you park on the opposite side, you're then taking away that spatial opportunity for that fire truck or bus. if that makes any sense. I will see you guys when I come out of the shop. Sorry YouTube, I've just been very busy actually, just filming parts of a video for my mate, because he's ill, he's just ill. I don't know, he hasn't said exactly what's wrong with him. But, bit of good news for Nan, she's finally starting to eat. So hopefully, well not that she hasn't been eating, I'm just saying she's starting to eat more now. So hopefully the doctor will get on the case and find out what that is. Again, I don't know why, but the camera every now and again refuses to turn it round on me. Maybe it knows, I don't know. I'll see you back at home. What? Nearly 12 o'clock. WTF? Days gone by. Almost half of it. Anyway. The hell? What's time doing to us? There's my bloody DBS certificate. Wonder where that thing went. Oh no, I can't show it on camera because it has my address on it. Don't know what possessed me to do that. Oh, I got all the way to the sofa. Lol. I haven't even turned on the fucking tap. What the hell? Got fucking poltergeists in this house, I swear. If you're here, piss off. Alright? It's the electric bill we're pissing paying. Fucking water bill. I would start that again, but fuck it, can't be arsed. What are you doing? He just realised I'm here. Just kick the blanket off and just, you know. I see why Tanya's Joe calls you soppy bollocks. You are. A soppy tart, you are. Spoiled as well, among other things. And you better believe it, I'm having another coffee. Why does it sound like you're trying to make popcorn in that thing? And, providing the fact they're done, I warmed up some meatballs that we had from last night. Even I sniggered at the word balls, so if you're that dirty-minded, hit that subscribe button. We need to be friends. Alright YouTube, it's now like, what, 20 past 3. If you're wondering why I haven't done anything, it's because... yeah, the weather's... literally... what's going on? But yeah, I'm going to go see Nan tomorrow, so yeah, don't expect anything special for the rest of today's vlog. I'm trying to work on making an outro for my YouTube video, but CapCut wants to be a pain in the arse. But, hey, we'll see what happens when it happens. Ollie over there. Rosie under there. And Belle's over there. All enjoying life. Idiot of the Year alert. I forgot to film. So like 4 hours later. Proof. Oh, that's the thing about my vlogs. Sometimes they can be 5 minutes long. Sometimes they can be 2 hours long. Shit. Who am I kidding? Sounded London vlogs. Boo. Weather, why are you the way you are? Ah! Oh, thanks for turning on light, really. Stuff I do just to get rolls. Wheelchair bugger off. Might need to turn on. Dad, might need to turn on the torch. What's this? Sorry for anyone who's got epilepsy. Rolls. Bagels. Ha-ha! Oh, you know what? I'll get them bagels out for Georgia in case you want some. Right. Back in. Light. Wheelchair. No. Fall over. Ah, bloody hell. How's it worse in that 10 seconds? Checking for slugs, checking for slugs. Don't want to kill any more of them. Good bloody God almighty. Got some bagels out for Georgia. Boo. Where's my gorgeous girl? Where's my gorgeous girl? Is that my waggy toe? Is that my little waggy toe? Yes. Her mum just bit her on the nose right here, and it wasn't like a play bite or anything. Bloody weird. Probably because of that bone, wherever it is, there is. Bloody hell, Georgia, give me a chance. Not enough content. I'll film more tomorrow. I gotta go to the hospital in the morning. We'll sort that shit out when we come to it. Ollie, you gobby dog. In the morning. Right, YouTube, I kind of slept in a little bit late, so I'm gonna keep this short and sweet. On the way up to the hospital. No, it's alright. Just got to get up and do some walking about. Just got to stop being a lazy bugger. No, it's not a lazy bugger. She don't know how to be one. But no, I've also got to go down to Barclays in Uxbridge because the one in Giles Cross ain't there no more. Barclays, what are you doing to us, man? But yeah, I'll pop down there, and what I will probably do is I will probably do a driving tips video on the way out from town, maybe. I will catch you guys in a bit. See, how does Nan, Dave and the boys have a apartment living in a place here like that? Stones all the time. The old abandoned railway bit. Alright, YouTube, just got to get down to Nan now. I dumped some money in the bank. Bit funny terminology there. But, yeah, I'll explain it when we get there because I wasn't able to film as much stuff of Uxbridge as I would have liked to have filmed for you because of so many people being there. That's the thing. Oh, that was nice. So I've just seen my Nan's neighbour's neighbour. Nonetheless though, Nan still knows him. But Yeah, no, and I just thought, oh, I'll quickly pull up to him actually and say hello, give him the updates on Nan and that. Well, he didn't even know in the first place anyway. But yeah, no, but he sends his regards, love him. But yeah, it's a nice gent. But anyway, I thought I'd take this opportunity to use this bit of drive as a little lesson. So I'm going to have my window all the way down, so I apologise for any wind in advance. But I noticed on the way down here, you'll spot it in the time-lapse video. So every now and again, so that broken white line to my right, you'll see it cross the headlight every now and again. And that's fine for it to do that. But you see that little ridge for it to go back down on the bonnet there? Should not go past that. That's the point where I've effectively crossed the line at that point. That's what I've noticed from that filming angle. Normally I would film these sort of things from the middle of my car, if that makes any sense. It's a little far over there in the lane, so I just jolt over. No, I'm not a driving instructor. I'm just doing these videos because one, it gives me something to do. Two, it kind of helps. It gives people an idea on what to look out for on the road. So rather than using lane 2, the Corsa behind has decided to just sit up the back side of my motor. Nice one, mate. This is why I need a rear camera. What I might do is I might do a separate channel, like, you know, like the London dash cam and that, because they're quite good. He's quite good. They're quite good. He's quite good. What are you supposed to say now? They or him or her? I don't even know what you're meant to say anymore. Keep changing it every bloody year, don't they? Confuses the living daylights out of everyone. One thing I should have said at the start of all this actually is, before you pull off, make sure you find the biting point on your car. Because if you just suddenly pull off, I'll show you what it does without finding the biting point. So that was without finding biting point. Can you see the car jolt? Because the car's like, oh, hang on a minute. The car was not even in a ready position. So the car had to suddenly get ready so it didn't stall. As with where you find the biting point before you pull off, which is where your car does that sort of thing, because you're not in gear, because you're not accelerating. That's the biting point. So that Volkswagen wasn't getting that exactly far over straight away. That's what I held back. So what I'm doing now is, as I said in the clip directly before this, is I was going to go up and see Nana at the hospital. So this is a drive more or less to the hospital. Now I've got a learner in front of me, so I just want to give him just enough space. So the learner's intending on turning left here, so I'm going to concentrate on making room for the bus, but not gaining too close. Just give the learner time, he might have nearly stalled. Just remember, we were all learners once. Maybe not the kind of learner as it is now, but still, we're learners. Doesn't make any difference. Doesn't matter if you're a learner in 1977. You were still a learner. Why did 1977 come to mind? Because I got Elvis on the brain. That was the year he passed away. Trying to be a bit of a downer, but you know. Just bear with me. I'm not really going to talk much around this bit because of that kind of behaviour. Granted, it's a national road, but you should be slowing down a lot more than that for that kind of a turn. Good, on the line. That's what I mean. If you get distracted by the other line, you'll find yourself drifting over. And yes, I got the snuffles today. Wonder why the wipers weren't going. I hadn't turned on the intermittent wipers. So I want to show you where the line is. So hold on. If the line crosses that point, I've gone over the lines with my wheels. I just found that out, so I'm just experimenting before I do this on a separate channel or anything. Might be different for different kinds of roads. There's a bit heavy on now. So you're driving a recovery vehicle, mate, and you're driving like that. A recovery vehicle up your bum. Now, there's another thing I wanted to show you here. Double roundabouts. You have to be so cautious, even with a restricted view like this. So my right indicator's on because I intend on go right at this roundabout. This Vauxhall's coming through now. Safe to proceed. Left indicator on for this roundabout. It is a nice simple motion, but they can be so dangerous with the way some people drive. Now there's a speed camera just up here. You're gonna have to forgive me sometimes because I've got a few snuffles. It's just a learner pulling off, so I'm just gonna drop back and give them time to pull off. I'm just gonna drop back because that learner's just nearly collided with the curb. And give that learner plenty of room. So I'm now focalising everything I want to do. And I find that if you focalise these things, you actually end up doing it. So I don't think the driving school vehicle with a learner has realised it's a 40 zone yet. So I'm just going to keep to 30, give him a nice early indicator. He's giving me a nice early indicator as well. There just to my right, just making sure I'm negotiating. Right, 40 zone. There's a 60 zone coming up, so I've moved over because other people will get moving a lot faster than me. So it's now 60. So I'm gaining on this vehicle, so I'm just going to pull out. in lane 1. Slowly, but yes. So I can stay in this lane effectively. Right, I'm no longer gaining that Range Rover. Is he still doing the same speed? Yes. Now I know there's a 40 zone coming up, so I'm going to just choose to slow down and get behind him, because if I overtook and then just slowed down, I'm just going to be ending up winding him up. Yes, I did have to slow down to say that. So I've slowed down for the 40 well in advance. What the bets this recovery vehicle is going to overtake. Now I want to be turning right. So I just alerted the recovery vehicle of the hazard there. Now I want to turn right, but there's a lorry coming up from my inside. I'm just going to give him plenty of time. There's another vehicle coming up from my right. The third comes up, I'll have to turn it off. There you go, he's letting me in. Can't stop at that light. It's too late now. So it normally takes 3 seconds for you to stop your vehicle. So what I would suggest doing is, like now I'm thinking go, 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 go. Now I'm thinking stop, because I'm at a suitable speed to stop. A little bit hard, I know, but it doesn't matter really if it's that hard, like how hard I've just stopped, because cars can cope with that. What they can't cope with is just you slamming on the brake and then slamming on the throttle. Slough drivers, in a nutshell, that. If you're wondering, Joe, you still got your indicator on. Perfectly fine. Oh my god. Oh my god. A BMW, Merc and Audi behind, right? They are all indicating. Am I hallucinating? Am I still asleep? Am I dreaming? I feel like I'm dreaming. Maybe they are marked cars. Now, I didn't exactly see a speed limit sign, so I'm not sure what's up. There you go, there's a little sign there, a little reminder sign. So I wasn't 100% sure, because I just didn't really see where the sign was. I'm probably going to look back at this video, so there's a voice over there going, Joe, you're an idiot. That's why. Just keeping an eye on the pedestrian on her phone. Personally, myself, walking, I would stop to use the phone. Like I would stand still. This is a bit like driving. Your attention isn't focused on where you're going. You're more prone to walking into things. So there's just a little roundabout on the half mile, I want to say. No, 3/4 maybe. I've just noticed in that car's reflection I've still got my headlights on. Didn't say I was perfect. Bloody good job as well. I did film some clips probably about a couple of days ago on my Samsung, the shit phone. I never really ended up using it. It was direct to view. It was still really good length, and it was nearly about 45 minutes worth. So if I've got the space and WhatsApp will allow me, I will send it to my tablet at home. The amount of devices I still have at that house. I found my old iPad the other day. Tablet, sorry, not iPad. So one I had that I called more of a big phone. That one. Didn't know I still had it. Just gonna ding the thing here. No. Don't. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, for God's sake, why does my brain always go, never gonna give you up? Oh, all the time. Rick, we love you, but something just kind of gets engraved in your head after a while. Can I slip in there? Yes, I can. Oh, shut up, engine. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to use my headlights here just to reflect off the bush in front. That gives me an idea on how close the headlights are to the thing. I'm just going to come back a little smidge. That's why, because I was on the curb. Good job I didn't keep going. Right, I was going to have my speaker. I was going to put my parking ticket in the back of their phone. The heck? Sorry, random tweet then. Not tweet, it's X. I never called it a tweet, I called it a twat. Because I used to call Twitter twatter. It's about right though, isn't it? Okay, anyway, give me a sec. There you go. Sorry for anyone with epilepsy, but I've got to show this. That's a cyclist feature. It's quite clever, that. Yeah, no, I'll leave that in here. I'll see you guys. What's that still running? I'll see you guys walking into the hospital, yeah? She's probably going to tell me off for doing this, but anyone worried about Nan, she is fine. Huh? You're as fine as she can be. Alright, YouTube, leaving the hospital now. Oh, did you hear that? Oh, the car were not happy, were it? Was it? But, no, so I've got about an hour to wait for Mum. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a driving lesson. Not for an hour, just driving up to see a green. Enjoy. So after that, and with this knobbo to my right, parking as close as humanly possible, right. I think they've heard you, mate. Not going to sell much ice cream though, going at that speed, are you? But what I'm going to do, it's coming around the car park. Oh, it's come through. But no, so Sorry, I'm heavily distracted by that ambulance there. We'll get out of here. And we'll go up to see a green. Now, parked so far away I can't stick the thing in. Yeah, got it. I'm surprised I'd done that actually. But, sorry, I'm all over the place with Nan and that. Actually, let's go right. Like that vehicle's going right. I didn't realise he was coming out then. I realised just a tad late. Lorry driver, patience is a virtue. Seeing as we've got quite a fair bit of time, I'm going to balls it. No, I'm not. I'm not going to balls it. What I was going to do was I was going to go up the M4 or M25, M40 to get the Giles Cross. Do a bit of motorway work with yous. Let's just say it's not really the best day to be doing so. I'd rather do it on the clearer day. I know what you're thinking, Joe, why aren't you overtaking the cyclist? You read the indicator. That is how you should take a turn, by the way. Sorry, I forgot to mention. But it's always just pay attention to what's around you. And just, you know, take time and just don't be too go. Driving's not a race. Drive carefully, cautiously. Dream on car. I've just noticed the temperature says it's 22. Dream on. Don't even feel like that. I'm probably gonna guess wrong, but I'm gonna guess it's right. How much space do you want? There's always one, isn't there? Oh, taxi driver. Fucking hell. Right, I'm going to start pulling out slowly. So you want to creep coming out if you know it's clear from one side. But don't get too ballsy with it. Happening is kind of perfect actually. I kind of wanted this to happen. I wanted it to rain. So I wanted you to see how easy just wipers and everything can distract you. Just paying attention to these lights, because as you've just seen, They could go red at any point. Just going to turn that down again because I had them on full because we were driving into the rain. Of course you get murked set up the bum of your motor. So I'm looking for a left-hand green arrow. Nope, haven't got that. There's no filter. You could potentially have a filter here. Watch this Merc overtake me now. Preferably, I would have said get out into the first lane first, then plan your overtake. Okay, so we're driving away from the rain now, so the rain is dry, we're driving with it. So it's still 40 miles per hour here, despite the fact there's a dual carriageway. So there's a 60 zone coming up, so I want to check my mirrors before I do accelerate. No one coming up behind me, just checking this white car, see what they're doing. I said about the line, if it goes below to the left of that ridge on the bonnet, I've crossed the line. Right-hand side of the headlight, I'm well in the middle. Alright, what I'm going to do, guys, it's a 40 zone coming up by the way before I forget to say, is I'm going to make one last pit stop at Nan's house, go home and get the long lead for Belle. Do I? Nah, you know what, if Dad wants to get his mail, he can go get it. I know I should help him, but you know, at the end of the day, it's his mail. If it's that important, he'll get it. What is that sliding? I need something sliding in the back of my mobile. So left lane, you can take either one of the two exits to your left. You can go to the third exit, but on that roundabout, I wouldn't risk it. If you can do it, but I wouldn't. Don't force yourself, if that makes sense. 30 zone coming up, slowing down well before the 30 sign. Timed it just a few seconds late there because it's just slightly above there, just the tiniest little sliver. What's that heating on? Extremely hot. Just before you get to the crossing, I would recommend checking both sides. I don't know why I opened that window, I could just have the fan blowing on me gently, keep me cool. So if it starts misting up the windscreen, that's when I'll be worried. Bloody hell. that hard, didn't I? So you would think here at the lights I would have to give way to pedestrians. That's only if they start crossing. Yes, that vehicle was turning right. I did have plenty of time to get there before him. I forgot about the roadworks, so if I get stopped, we're good. That van behind me and that car and a police car has gone through a red light. A marked police car. Okay, the police car might have a reason actually. Yep, he's turned on the blues. He's tugging the fan behind me. He's pulling him over. Do I really need the long lead though? It's about 12 o'clock, I believe. Yeah, I tell you what, I'll go and get the 10-footer. I'm not going to need it because they're not getting out the dogs, but it's just good to have a lead in case someone walks behind the car, if that makes sense. If you heard the indicators going off, those are hazard lights, and I was just alerting the vehicle behind of a roadkill, just to keep left a little bit. So we're going to go from the 50, or just skim the side of that pothole. So we're going to go from the 50 to a 60 now. The blue van's in front. What the hell is he doing? Right, so we've got a lorry driver turning right here, so just waiting for him. No one else coming, we are good to go. I don't know why I say it like that sometimes. Now just a little bit further up, I want to change lane. Because this left lane is for the motorway only. Okay, lorry driver, a little bit ballsy. So he just pulled out a lay-by. Built up a bit more speed in lane 1 first. Good reaction there, Volkswagen. So not good, great. Smoking while driving. Not really advisable, is it? Your attention's not on the road at that point, is it? If you really need a fag, stop. There's your Britishism of the week, Britishism. See, that's why I can't say it fast. There's your British word of the week. Fag, means cigarette. So the speed is 40 miles per hour. I do not know why I chose this lane. I think it was because I thought the VW was going to go into that lane. Okay, the Micra's just a little bit all over the road, just in front. Same lane as me. late lane change from the fan driver there. So just to remind about stopping distance from a vehicle in front, I know I don't get it perfect every time. That's what it should be roughly. Might still be a little bit close, but if you've got a tight turn circle, you should be fine to escape any danger. Shut up, car, that was not 20 miles. The car seems to have thought we've driven more than 20 miles. What's yellow box mean, people? You should know this, I shouldn't have to tell you. The road speed limit is 50. Look at what's in front. Really, Range Rover, absolute disgrace. Disgusting driving that. Pulling out in front of a lorry. Back down to 30. There's no one behind me, so I'm just taking my time approaching the Micra. It's a really nice lorry driver. I didn't see the TT module. I couldn't see the TT, could I? Sorry guys, I'm a little silent in a minute. Just trying to concentrate on that fan. Not like giving myself tunnel vision, I just thought he was following a little bit close. Or was that just me? Right guys, I'm gonna stop the recording here, just behind the Merc. And I will do another little video in about half an hour, roughly, when I got to come up to get the dogs. Only in Chalfont though. Alright YouTube, I couldn't be asked to wait half an hour. So what I was doing, oh wow, rain started coming down a bit quick there, didn't it? Barely much a warning. Yeah, I'm going to do a time lapse. Hyper Bell. No, you're right, Diva, you are. Ow! Ow! She's a diva, she is. She's playful. No parking. Alright guys, bit of good news. Nan might be getting out today. If you're wondering why I'm here now, that's why. She's the only reason why I'm ever around here. Well, that and the gate. But yeah, we'll see what happens. Why do you keep doing that, phone? It keeps asking me to join my work phone's hotspot. No, fuck off. I'll join it if I want to. You know what I mean? Okay, called into Claire. Not yet. My auntie Claire. No word of Nan getting out yet. If I was the doctor, I would probably have agreed with that. She's in somewhat of a position, but not in a great position, if that makes sense. We want her to be at least positive that we want to be positive that she can actually get up and out and about without pain. So yeah. I swear to God she thinks she's a horse. Belle, come on. Belle, you're not a horse. Come on. Love her. And back we go. Wait. Getting distracted. Boo. Come on, you. She gets so distracted by smelling. Oi, eavesdropper. You listening in, were you? Hi YouTube, Dad wants me to go down and get a few bits and bobs for him from Tesco's. So I thought I'd take it as a perfect opportunity just to quickly nip down to go to that Tesco's myself. Sorry, Dad wanted to go to Tesco's to get some stuff, but I said no, I'll go because I want to film something down there. And he goes, alright then. So I'm going down to pick up some stuff for Dad. I get there in the end eventually. So I thought I'd take it as an opportunity to film another driving tips video. So we're just about to pull off. So I'm just looking over my shoulder at the minute, now giving the right indicator. When I get a microphone that I can plug into my Samsung, I'll be doing it as a separate video. Because then I can get director's view going as well. So what I mean by a microphone is you'll see it on TikTok. You might see it on my TikTok actually. I've just changed the thing to Life with Joe now to match the YouTube channel. Yeah, I'm kind of between a rock and a hard place at the minute with them two names, with Fella Royal and Life with Joe, because well, Fella Royal is more of a kids version of the name, if that makes sense. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it'd be the kind of name for a channel, like if I were to try to make videos on how to help children with homework or stuff online, and you know what I'm trying to say. And then there's probably no doubt that some twisted person's going to try to change that so it sounds bad. What I'm going to say is, if you're not watching this on the Life of Joe channel, it's not right. It's not. The video could be edited, so just be warned of that. They could have edited that bit out as well. I'm not completely at the giveaway line because I can see there are vehicles coming up. Sorry, I struggled to pull off, but that lorry driver was being super nice. You could see I was struggling. The gear wouldn't go straight in. It was super weird. I've never had that on this car before. It's kind of debatable what that dog walker's just done. Crossed when we had a green. He hadn't hit the button. You need to remember at this time, when everyone's got their headlights on, shining in it's shining in the other direction's face, so they're not going to notice it straight away. So because of how much it's raining, I'm just going to keep off the vehicle in front at the minute, so I want to keep a good distance from them. The lorry's actually starting to catch me up. Oh no, he's decided to hold back. Love him. That's what I like, to see good drivers out there. We've got a 30 sign coming up now. I guess you could say I timed that perfectly. Alright, so just concentrating on the speed limit. I don't know if I'm going to do a video on the way back. We'll have to see how bright it is. Definitely coming home the other way home. The rain's still getting stronger, which is worrying now. Yes, I was over that line there. I did see no one was overtaking, but I should have gone over ideally, but it wasn't really much a point because I'm really sort of one of the last few people there, really, if that makes sense. It's just from what I've decided to do over the years. Right. There is thick traffic, so I'm just going to start a time lapse. Sorry about that, guys. Alright YouTube, there's been a crash on the M25, so I'm going to have to wade out the traffic back in my area, and we'll have to just see what happens. But lots of people get this bit confused. You can go straight out here, but you can't come through this way. You have to go that way and then do a U-turn somewhere, which is a bit stupid because I think you should So that should just be a junction, not the layout it currently is. Anyway, once I get speed, we'll be back to the time lapse. Just get in the 4th gear. Alright YouTube, I thought it might be better if I just put up with the traffic up here. Maybe sneak through where that guy just has. He's gone out through that no entry. Something you're not supposed to do. I've had a little change of heart here, guys. So I just stopped at the top of the hill there by the park just to see my mate quick. But just to say hello to him. But while we still got some light to work with, I just want to show you what Gerrards Cross can be like in the rush hour. Providing the fact we get there before Christmas. I started the video now because I don't know if I'm going to have the opportunity to start a normal video further up the road, so that's why I chose to start it now. We're still at a set of temporary red lights. Waiting for Thin Air's turn to go. Give a nice little flash, maybe the sensor hasn't seen me there. Letting the other side through again. You know what it might be? 4-way control. So there's this turn here, there's a turn for the Christian Primary School just up the road, and then there's the other bit of traffic lights on this road. Might be 5-way actually, because I'll show you. Here on the left. Oh no, it's 4. They look like they're about to wrap up. Either that or they're going to start doing the other side of the damn road, which needed doing last Minelia. By the looks of it, it's falling apart. Austinwood Way, the road that never keeps its integrity. Just realised the phone's had a bit of a kill, so I tried to sort that out at the junction. Bad. Shouldn't have done that there, but it's kind of bugging me. So we're just going to turn right here. I didn't indicate before that junction, as it might have looked like I wanted to take that junction. So position the car to the right. Right, that can go off now because it will eat into the power. And that's the one thing I need at the moment. Must be another set of lights up in front. Be a little bit naughty and start. Okay, he's decided to let me go. I mouthed thank you to him. I shouldn't have done that, but I didn't get much sleep last night and I'm pretty tired. Yes, I've had energy drinks, that's done piss all too well. Bloody hell. Potholes. Good. Anyone else have that feeling? I'm up to a pothole, you're like, you know what I mean? You're like, no, please. Don't want to fork up 70 quid for a new tyre. Probably go down now actually. 2 was a bit asking for it. Got to 3. Is that still asking for it? Nearly at the Tesco, by the way. Okay, no. Okay, it's more. Calmer than what it normally is. Okay, no, I take that back. It's anything but. Okay, you know what, we can probably go off. Okay, the fan driver's not moved. I'm assuming that's because of the yellow box junction in front. Now imagine that times like 1,000 for the morning rush hour. Oh, there's detrimental and then there's like detrimental on drugs. That's what that is. Always one worrying driver, isn't there? Always one. I'm probably going to regret this when it's piddling down rain. I'll go over here. Should have indicated there. Oh well. Deed is done. And I'll see you guys on the way into Tesco. Obviously. Not going to be a Sainsbury's, is it? I'll take that back. I wrote down how many of what item I need to get on this phone, not on my shopping app for Tesco. So next time you'll see me, you'll be getting out the car in it. Can't get out of it and drive. My brain. Trolley. Yes. Bloody hell. Alright, YouTube. Slightly darker now. Dad said to me I couldn't get 8 bottles of wine in a bag for him and Mum. Yeah? I've just done it, Dad. What he probably said was, you shouldn't. I'm probably gonna eat that cockiness now. Like, that's just me being overly cocky. Right, I've seatbelted in the 8 bottles of wine just shortly round that corner. I just dragged the seatbelt round and it hooked on, and it seems to be holding them perfectly fine actually. But I'm gonna do a little night drive because most of this road is quite lit up. Well, a good majority of it. What it is the section here, the 50-mile-an-hour stretch is not lit up, so I'm going to have to be extra cautious. So you guys are probably having a bit more of a job seeing in a minute. I mean, it looks alright. Hopefully if it stays this well lit up. Bit late to indicate now, don't you think, mate? And I don't think that Volkswagen should have pulled through. Oh my god, the Exxon lights say I'm landing. The Exxon lights hurt. Like, why are they even a thing, by the way? Like, honestly, I can't think of one good excuse for them. So, while we're here, you can see tonight it's especially dark and we've just had loads of rain. So rather than doing 40 miles an hour, I'm just going slightly slightly under. I'm between 30 and 35, although I am currently picking up at the moment. This is the bit that's not really well illuminated, so you might only really see the car's headlights. Ow, they were super bright, weren't they? Just pay attention just to the road, well, of what you can see off the road. I apologise for the phone holder shaking about a bit. Do you really need your spotlights on their motorbike? Also keeping an eye out for dangerous potholes. So see, this vehicle's taken quite a wide berth. Just being on the lookout for all sorts really on British roads. Coming back into a more well lit zone now. Give people time to realise we're on the road. They're not always going to realise it, they're not always going to clock on straight away. Jeez, this road's pulling really hard. That's all that, don't know what all that's about. Bloody hell, that should be looked into, shouldn't it? Right, I think we've got a bit of traffic here, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to time lapse through this traffic when we stop. Alright guys, just thought I'd show you with a merge and turn now. It's not a compulsory thing, but not everyone likes to abide with it, really. It's just standard politeness, really, but not everyone will go for it. So our cycle is now, okay, no, we're lucky, we can get straight through. I'm going to stay in this lane because, quite frankly, I just don't trust other road users. Right, YouTube, I've just stopped here just quickly just to open my phone and check my bank balance, because I want to know if I've got enough money at the minute left from my Universal Credit money to just quickly pop into the shop here and grab a drink just round the corner. But this bit's the only good bit, really, with half decent mobile data. So just bear with me a minute, the app's just opening now. And I can see I've got more than enough money. But we're just pulling off now, so I'm going to just give a pull off indication and then a left indicator. Just holding my ground there. Just keeping an eye out for anyone behind, in front. I'm going to do a special live stream with regards to children running around the road on days like Halloween, because just remember, they're going to be wanting to run around the road like a lunatic.
Mum or Susan?
I'll be back in a minute. Oh, bloody hell, you wanted to see that shop. There's him being busy, And then there's him being that. Like, there's busy and there's like, the hell's going on in here? If that makes sense. But yeah, let's get to gone. So left signal, as you've just seen. I'm going to be quick because I've got to get these wines home. And I'm going to have a drink. Yes, not of alcohol, don't worry. It's a Monster. Surprise, surprise, eh? I shouldn't, but the roads are quiet. Be fine. That car's giving way for me. Brilliant. You don't mind it. Right, I'm going to end the footage. I don't even know why I started. It's only a minute down the road. Catch you in a sec. The one thing I was supposed to remember to do today, I forgot to do, was drop the memory chip off to someone. Because I bought it, it was 2 in a pack. I've got to do the gate tomorrow morning. There was 2 in the pack, and I'm going to use both of them. So, yeah. Let this car pass and I'll end the footage. Can't let that car pass it. Where's that little troublemaker? Yes. Alright YouTube, it's the next morning. I need to edit this vlog ready for Monday, but in a nice view. So what I thought I'd do is, with the nice view, I thought I'd say don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Neil, just so you know, I've read your comment about you know where, and I will, yes, did I say it? Don't forget to like, share and subscribe, and I'll catch you in a bit. YouTube, just realising this when I got home, look out for a giveaway at some point. Could be at some point next month, or could be at some point next week. Oh wait, no, you're watching this Monday, so at some point this week. In a bit.